Shanti. Today we are going to listen to a very nice message from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. And in today's message, he is telling us about the meetings with the rivers and the oceans, with the Supreme Soul and the chariot, and also the meeting of the children and the Father. So it's a very nice message and deep informations that we get through this message.
Father is pleased to see the meeting with the children. From the Copper Age onwards, all the meetings that take place in a special form take place on the banks of one or another river and in the presence of one or another deity idol. The meetings of the Copper Age are of devotees and deity idols, but this is the meeting of the Father and the children on the banks of the great river and the ocean. Such a meeting cannot take place at any other time throughout the whole cycle. You witness a double meeting in Madhuban. One is the meeting of Bap and Dada, the ocean and the great river, and the other one is the meeting of the Father and the children. These meetings will continue to expand.
Here we get the explanation of these great meetings that has been going on and are still in a way going on, and is talking about how the meeting were on the path of devotion when people were the devotees were taking their idols and having the meeting with their idols, and talking about the difference of that and the meeting we are having today, that is like a direct meeting with the Supreme Soul, getting the true knowledge from the Supreme Soul. So he is explaining about these two meetings. First, he's talking about the meeting that the devotees are doing, and they are doing that for half of the cycle. And then in the end, where in the cycle we have this short period of time that is called the confluence age. And then there's this meeting of Bap and Dada. Bap means father and Dada is the elder brother. And Bap is the Supreme Soul, and the Dada is Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba, who was the founder of Brahma Kumaris, and he was like a chariot for Shiv Baba, and the message came through from Brahma Baba for a long time. And then is the ocean, that is the ocean and the river, and the other one is the meeting of the Father and the children. So all of the children who take in this knowledge, understand who they are, and understand who is relating the more knowledge, who is giving this knowledge. These knowledge are coming direct from the Supreme Soul. And all of the children who go on to this path of following the Father get these messages through the Murli. We will hear about that in the next passage. But these are beautiful meetings filled with love, filled with informations, and by taking in this knowledge, we are creating our fortune for this whole cycle. But let's listen to the second message.
The three methods of meeting in three relationships will definitely be transformed. What will these be? From the form of the Father, your special right is the special toli of a meeting. From the teacher, you will receive the Murli. from the Satguru, you are taken beyond with a glance, that is, with the drishti filled with spiritual love of the Avyakt meeting. The welcome and the meeting will continue to take place in this way for the children who are yet to come. Everyone has the thought of receiving a blessing. Bab Dada says, since you are children of the Bestower of Blessings, all blessings are your birthright. Not just now, but at the very moment you were born, the Bestower of Blessings gave you blessings. The Bestower of Fortune fixed the imperishable line of fortune in your horoscope. In worldly life too, they write a horoscope chart before the naming ceremony. The Father, the Bestower of Fortune, and the Bestower of Blessings, and Mother Brahma drew your line of all blessings and imperishable fortune the moment you were born.
In this message, he is talking about these three relationships, and these three relationships are with the Supreme Soul. So we can create relationship with the Supreme Soul. He mentioned Father, Teacher, and Sadguru, and these are the three main relationships that we use when we are going through this transformation of changing ourselves. On this path, we are really working on changing ourselves, become following the message that we get from the Father, going through the transformation from old to new. The Father is giving us the toli of a meeting. So as I said in the previous message, these meetings are extremely sweet. And toli is like a sweet candy made with in a spiritual state. Those who make the toli are putting a lot of good vibrations and spiritual vibrations into the toli. But the meeting, he was comparing the meeting with toli. So the meeting is extremely sweet and loving. And the father, of course, the father sustains the children, he takes care of the children, he cares for the children and helps the children. Then it's a teacher, he gives the Murli. And Murli are the message, and these messages we have getting now are like a part of Murli. In Brahma Kumaris, we listen to Murli every morning, so we get sweet message and guidelines through the Murli from the teacher every morning. And the information we get through this through the Murli is like guidelines for the day and teaching about how we should behave, how we can transform ourselves, explanation of the difference between this meeting and meeting on the path of the devotion. So by listening to the Murli, we are really imbibing this knowledge, and in this knowledge is like they are like imperishable jewels of knowledge that the reward of them will stay with us throughout the whole cycle. And then is the relationship with the Sadguru. He takes us beyond with glance. That is, we get this deep, deep joy, blissful feeling when we are receiving drishti. And drishti is like a vibrations or energy flow that comes from the Supreme Soul. And by looking into the eyes of the one who is relating the message, we get this drishti, and the drishti gives extremely nice feeling of belonging to the Father and be recognized and understood, and they take us beyond with glance. So they bring us into a spiritual bliss. And this meeting has been going on for quite a long time. And he mentioned that this meeting will be going on for those who are yet to come. So everyone who comes to Brahma Kumaris, they experience this meeting. The meetings has transformed throughout the years. It started 1936 and has been going on. They have changed, be in a different form, but still everyone are experiencing this meeting. And the blessings that the Father gives the children who understand who they are and recognize who they belong to are in form of blessings. These blessings are our birthright, and he is constantly, the Supreme Soul is constantly giving us all kind of blessings. Then the main point that I took from this is that the Bestower of Fortune fixed the imperishable line of fortune in your horoscope. So it's saying when the children belong to the Father, when they decide to go on this path and really belong to the Father, our horoscope will be fixed. So whatever we have created that is not really right, that will be fixed, and we will have a immense amount of fortune throughout the whole cycle. Om Shanti.
Would you like to share your point?
The first message is about the river meeting the ocean. And the river represents the spirits. The ocean is the supreme ocean of love. And even in the worldly sense, the river's always moving, always, never stagnated. It's keep moving, and it's go through the valleys and mountains, and it touches everywhere and pick up all the rubbish and everything. And that's really resonate with what we, the spirits, doing. We are always moving towards that ocean. Our aim is to meet that ocean. But we go through many, many lives and go through many situations and move towards the ocean. But this is the auspicious time now to meet that ocean. An ocean never rejects anything, says, oh, that river is pure, this river is dirty. Ocean happily accept, knowing the river belongs to the ocean. So when you go and merge, you become that ocean. You realize, I am like that ocean. I am pure like that ocean. I am full of love. I have everything my Supreme Father has. And when you have that feeling, then you radiate that. You radiate that to all other spirits. So it's beautifully explained about the meeting. And when you have the bestower of blessing, blessing is, we seek blessings from elders, we seek blessings from holy mans or gurus. We've been seeking for many births, but this is special blessing from God Himself, the Supreme Soul, with the pure love, giving you blessing that become your line of fortune forever. So we just take that blessing and live through that blessing, and this become ours. Om Shanti.
So what is a father giving? What is T standing for?
Truly.
What is a teacher giving? What is M?
Murli.
And what is this B?
Bestower.
Blessings, yes. Bestower, blessings from whom?
The bestower of fortune. Father.
Yes, from the true Guru. The relationship with the one who is your guide towards the angelic form. Right now, the meeting is an angelic meeting. There is no longer a meeting in the corporeal form. So, a very great significance in activating your angelic form, your angelic costume, your angelic consciousness. And in that angelic consciousness, you meet the Supreme Soul. So, great significance of these discussions, of these revisions that help everyone clarify their angelic consciousness, their angelic form. Would you like to share final point?
You want me to share the homework?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that it would be nice to take a piece of paper and be with the Father and draw your line of fortune. See how you are creating your line of fortune throughout the whole cycle, through gold and silver, copper, iron, and confluences. And just really, yes, enjoy this activity. It's kind of like a activity of art. You can do it a different color and you can do it in a circle, but just really give you some time to create your line of fortune throughout the whole cycle, because this is the time of creation, and you can draw whatever you want on your line of fortune, but whatever we create now is creation for the whole cycle. So give you a little bit time of doing some artwork today.
Thank you. We'll meet again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.